all I'm going to ask for this session. But anyway, last session you had recently managed to kick. Well, this was the session beforehand, but you had managed to kick in a drug dealer's face using a horse as a tool. You camped up for the night. You all got high again, and
I did not.
You did not, because you realized that they were bad mushrooms.
Are boring. I think
Yes.
is what you're trying to say.
I had berries.
No, you were prepared to take some fantasy cocaine, so you're not boring.
He just doesn't like mushrooms.
I mean, I'm the one who's been the least high so far.
In his honor, he is a wizard and not a druid. He would do cocaine and not mushrooms.
Thank
True.
you.
Yeah.
Yes, but you got high. You somehow meandered your way back to town, and now you're just slowly crossing through the gates. Most of you covered in blood. All of you looking tired and dirty and messy, and like you haven't really cleaned yourself, because you haven't, because you all got high. Apart from Regthan, who has been a darling child dwarf boy. But now you're in town, and you've got this tied up guy in the back of your cart. What do you do?
We're gonna head back to the Magic Guild.
Are we still high?
No, it wore off after a while. Although you are
I mean,
still...
Yeah. We had plans to build a pillow fort.
Yeah, you made those plans where you're high, and you can still sort of feel the effects, but it's kind of worn off now, and now you're all just feeling a little bit tired. Like, not incredibly, like, worn down, but like you need something to sort of kick you up and get you going again.
I mean, if we're not building a pillow fort, then I want to find somewhere to shower. Or bathe, I guess.
But
I mean, I assumed we would do that when we actually
When we return
camp
to
up
the
at the
inn.
town.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we also need to, like, turn in the dude we have tied up.
Yeah, we do have a guy tied up in our cart. We should probably.
Alright, we're postponing the pillow fort for the evening.
Yes.
Alright.
I agree.
Till the evening.
So,
Yes.
So where are you handing him in?
To the
Magic Guild.
Alright.
No.
As
Well,
you...
can I read the contract? And does it say anything on the contract?
It just says payment will be received once he is successfully handed in and verified by the Magic Guild.
Okay, I assume we would go straight over to the guild then and just walk him through the fucking
Still
door.
covered in dirt and blood. Sup, guys?
His nose caved in.
I'm gonna make...
I feel like it's a good look for us to walk in like that. Like we got a job well done.
I want...
You know.
Alright, who's carrying him?
The dwarf. The other dwarf.
I would
He's
suggest
on a
Betty,
lead,
but...
essentially.
I think Betty... I think I should, since
Yeah, I'd say that's...
Yeah, I mean,
that's
we can't
secret.
bring Comet in,
Yeah, no.
I assume.
I assume
So
we just have him on like the lead.
a
and
strength
just...
check?
Well, he's passed out right now, so he can't walk for himself. We have to carry him.
I forget he's fucking beat the shit out of him.
You're the one who beat the shit out of him.
And
Well, I
Betty-
punched him once.
We all beat the shit out of him a little bit. Let's.
Group effort, high five! Woo!
There's a very dirty, wet slap as you all awkwardly high-five each other.
And I
Why
had
is
to
it
jump
wet?
really high.
Because we're covered in blood.
Most of you are covered in blood.
I'm not. I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure
surely
I'm
that
fine.
would have dried by now.
Yeah, but some of you got high and decided to sleep in mud in a fucking carnival festival
Oh,
thing.
nice.
But yes, you are
We're just all very dirty
you are
people.
all very disgusting. But Biddy, does everyone agree that Biddy's
But
gonna
Gorg's
carry?
happy about it.
Yes.
I could carry if you want. I got 5 strength. But if you want to carry,
Gorg's just happy about being dirty. He likes the dirt.
I'm just happy to be here, guys.
But how can you carry
I'll
him if he's
carry
taller
him.
than you are?
Cool. I'm down.
Just sling him
He's a
over his shoulder.
strong boy.
Yeah, I don't know how I do it, but I do it. Little tiny Eddie Hall.
Either way, Biddy agrees to take the body, and you slowly walk up to the guild through the entrance.
Yep.
All right. All of you make a charisma save. Biddy with disadvantage.
Why am I having a disadvantage?
Because you're carrying a passed out man.
Is it because I'm a half orc?
It's because you're carrying a passed out man
Racist.
without a
Racist.
nose.
Oh no.
Oh.
No.
Alright.
I would assume I would be taking like lead next to like Biddy. I assume we'd be the front two. She's got the prisoner and I'm alongside, just
Alright,
or like just behind.
I'll
Because
tell
I
you what
assume
you say. You guys walk into the Magic Guild feeling like heroes. You have brought down this drug dealer. You've dragged him all the way here. This is the first time you're going to hand in an actual bad guy, and you kind of feel a little bit proud of yourselves. What everyone else in the administration sees is a dwarf with a completely scarred cloak. Like, there are holes all throughout it and dirt all over the back. They see another dwarf.
Oh, no, I'm still wearing the party cloak.
Well, that's still got holes in it and it's still covered in dirt.
That's even worse.
Yeah.
No, it's
That's-
covered in paint.
Yeah, that's way worse.
Exactly.
They
Glowing
see,
It's like a
paint.
madman.
they see Gorg. His weapon's got a little bit of blood dripping from it, but he's otherwise seems relatively unscathed. Bar a selection of bandages adorning his torso. Mikolash just sort of notices the reaction of the crowd and just takes a few steps away, and everyone just assumes he's not with you guys.
Rude.
I'll take that.
Traitor.
And then the two girls of the group, both covered in dirt and both half wielding this dead corpse together. They look like mud people. And people give you a large distance either because of your looks or because of the way you smell, considering you both smell like skunk.
I figured I was just like fried bacon after sitting in the sun.
Yeah.
Oh, bacon.
But you've also been to a drugs festival and now it's stuck to you.
Yes.
And
Yes.
you also had a guy who threw up start chewing on you several times.
Fun.
Like, your
I
arm,
want to shower.
your arm is completely covered in dirt apart from like 4 very clean spots where teeth would go.
I would like to point out that my hair would also have spots then because we ate it.
No, because you have your hood up and people can't really see it.
True.
But yeah. Biddy,
Yeah, is
are
this at the
you-
guild? This
Yeah, this is
Oh.
this is inside the guild. Like, there are a lot of people staring at you. Mostly
Yeah, I would
at
very
the body.
quickly- Yeah, I'd probably quickly walk up to the front desk and be like, we took the contract for the drug dealer. This is him. Sorry about the mess we look. We kind of got hurt. Well, they did. So
The woman sort of lowers her glasses and looks behind you and looks at the body, and then she raises them up. She's like, "Oh God, look!
he's alive, at least.
If you are carrying a bounty or someone that is alive, you hand them in at the police station.
Well,
Well,
we
it didn't
wasn't told
really-
this.
Were you not told to do this?"
Nope.
No, we
We-
knew.
And can I hold up the contract and just says, from what you said to me, that the magic guild has to verify who it is and stuff. From what you told me.
Did you read the small print?
No.
Is that a short joke?
No.
Oh.
At the bottom in the small text, you can see payment will be delivered upon proper confirmation of the body or persons once delivered to the guards.
Well, it
Fine.
would have been. That really
I'll walk
should
out.
be in bigger print.
I think
Can I
we
turn the
could
drugs
read-
in here,
It
though?
seems like a scam.
It's not.
Can I turn the drugs in here?
Yes, you can turn the drugs in here. We will confiscate them and hand them up to our magicians and technicians.
Okay, I'll.
I look at
think
Ragthon and
it's-
say, we're splitting the gold, don't take it all.
Okay, so I've got
Look
2
at him.
normal bags and a small bag.
Alright, best I can pay for you for this is 55 gold.
Ouch.
What for all of it?
Mm.
Yeah.
But on the contract it's a 50 gold per bag.
Yes, I know, but recently we've had other adventures going up capturing drug dealers. They took down a den the other day and...
Excuse me, ma'am. This is a written contract. We
It's-
have been signed to it. You cannot change it. That is illegal.
Alright, look, we're a little bit short of money today. We get a transfer in 2 days. Can you guys wait that long?
Then I'd like an IOU written by you, signed by you.
I look at Riley and be like, shall we add interest as well? Can we do that?
Oh yes, please. Great idea.
I'm interested.
Of course you are gorgeous money.
What's interest?
The longer they owe us
I
money,
think-
the more they owe us. And that's why
Well,
you can
that
never get
don't
out of a
seem
loan.
real nice. I mean, sometimes people just don't have money. I don't think we
Well,
should.
they're
do
a magic
that.
guild. They're probably sponsored by the government. I don't think we should worry.
She writes a note and hands it to Mikolash, like, "Here, take this to the bank. In 2 days your payment will go through."
Thank you very much.
You're
I
welcome.
give her a proper just like thank you, but like very sarcastically smile.
She smiles.
So-
Just
Can I like
sarcastically back.
sarcastically bow?
Roll a charisma check
Probably. No, yeah, charisma. Right.
or performance. Depends what you prefer.
Both are shit.
Exactly.
Just
That's
wait.
why this is
Just
funnier.
slip up.
Here's my 7. You go for a bow, and then you look up, and she's already writing paperwork.
Off to the prison. Fucking
suppose so.
guards, whatever. No, I'll just head out.
Alrighty.
Take lead again.
All right. So you're
You know,
dropping-
they really would have thought they would have told us beforehand, and that's pretty important information to put in such tiny print.
I mean, it's written by a high elf. What did you expect?
Yeah, these guild don't seem the smartest people anyway.
The small
Uh.
print is usually for the stuff that screws you over,
Yes.
like the
well,
interest.
Precisely.
Why didn't
Also, I assume the route we're going to take is not.
nothing to do with anything?
What did you say, Biddy?
What does them being high elves have to do with anything?
Don't say hi. My head still hurts.
Oh, sorry.
You haven't met many high elves, I can tell.
Uh,
Imagine
I've met a
me,
few
but
in-
worse. I was raised by them.
Yeah,
Biddy
considering you were
just
raised by them.
tilts her head like a confused dog. I don't get it.
Just trust us. We've interacted with them.
Considering you were
go
raised
on.
by them, you don't seem to. You're not much like them. You're actually, bearable.
I mean, most of the asshole high elves are on my dad's side. My mother's side is quite nice.
Is that the drow side then?
Oh no, none of them are drow.
Well, then how?
I
It's a
did
long
point
story.
out.
Let's take it in the pillow fort later.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So I'm assuming you take this guy to be dropped off at the
Yeah,
jail.
I would avoid
Yeah.
the main square as well. I would take a longer route
Yes.
because dragging a corpse, essential corpse, through the main square probably isn't as
While
good.
half of us are covered in blood.
Do
Like
you wanna
probably
roll a
this
stealth
way.
check?
No, I would assume I would just avoid it. Could you see my pointer?
Yeah.
Can I roll a stealth check?
Yeah, I would assume we'd go down this way, like and
By
just
the
avoid the
posh
square.
market, that's your best bet of avoiding people.
But the posh
And then
market seems
going
like a
to
horrible
the
way of doing it.
entertainment sector, and then through this
I feel like-
entrance.
I mean, unless we can go round like this way.
Okay,
Maybe,
so what
but-
I would say is we just go along the fucking side. There's gonna be people no matter what.
Mikola's just wearing a cloak, right?
Yeah, I have
Can we
a
not
hood
just-
as well.
Yeah, like throw him in the back of the carriage and cover him in a hood? Because I can't really give up mine without being sunburned. And then pass as if it's just.
I mean, yeah, we can throw a hood on him and make him look somewhat. Yeah, I'll take. If you say that, I'll take my cape up and just throw it around
Yeah.
him to make him look,
Yeah, you cover him in
not-
the cape.
Weekend at Bernie's
Yeah.
style.
Yeah, you. I have not seen it, but you.
Neither have I, but I know what it's about.
yeah, I don't.
But yeah.
I think that doesn't make sense.
You cover this person relatively comfortably so that people don't think that you're a bunch of kidnappers, and then you slowly head to the police station near the front. It takes a while for you to hand him in, and you're warned that it might take a couple of days before they actually get confirmation, considering how he's missing a nose and doesn't look the same as his portrait. But once they've confirmed that it is the same guy, you will be able to get your payment and then wander off. Now, with
Well, we gotta
your...
wait on-
Yeah, sorry, what?
We gotta wait on the fucking gold because the magic guild are poor as shit
Yeah.
apparently.
Well,
They're
what you...
just waiting for it to transfer over.
Bearing in mind, A,
Capitalism.
you're all rich as shit. B, the Magic Guild is getting mad popular. And C, you have taken like 4 contracts in the last 3 days.
Because we're just that good.
Also, I want to ask the people at the prison place if they know where the bounty hunter guild is because that sounds like something more better than the fucking mage guild.
Sounds like a
to me.
promotion. Yeah.
Sounds like less high elves.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's game.
You say what?
I want to ask the people at the prison because since it's not marked on the map, I would want to know where the or is it just in the guild like the Is that where all
General
the
guild
guilds are?
area.
Make a history check if you want to check where the bounty board. History or investigation, if you want to guess
Can
where
I not
bounty
just
would be.
ask the people at the prison?
I
They
mean,
know where it is.
you're asking where. Like, you can ask the people at prison if you want, but if you want to figure out before you ask, you can.
Yeah, history or what?
Investigation.
13.
13. With a 13, you know that it has definitely not run through the Magic Guild. From what you've heard, it's mostly been run by the official guards and the government here. You reckon maybe asking at the police station would be your best bet?
Yeah, I'll ask them where the bounty hunter guild
Yeah.
is about then. Building for it.
After basically confirming that once the dude is not just confirmed as a random civilian, you ask him this, and they say that it runs through guards and prisons, and usually you have to have worked at least a year police service in any state before you can officially become a bounty hunter, or work in the military. Either way, the government wants to hire people that they can trust.
Well,
I give him a
don't sound
disappointed look, whoever I'm talking to. Just
Well, that
fucking-
sucks.
What looks untrustworthy about us? Just like covered in mud and blood.
And all outsiders, two of them,
Yeah,
very
'Cause
looked
I
down
have
upon
my hood-
races.
Yeah, because I have my like light hood off properly, or I'm just putting my cloak back on. I just like tap my horns because they're big fucking horns for a tiefling as well. They're like, and I'm just like, yeah, well,
Is
I'm
this
not
about
really,
race?
Like, it definitely could be. Like, you know, a drow and a tiefling. You don't, especially drows.
you
you
think
don't
we're being
often see
profiled?
drows.
Can we sue
You-
them?
you
This is
probably have people for
discrimination.
that,
I
don't
want to
you?
talk to your manager.
Sorry, Karen.
you hear a
I
stranger
don't actually want to
walk
talk
by.
to the manager.
You hear a guard walk by, his armor clinking a little bit, and he turns to you and says, "First part about being a good guard is hygiene." And then he just walks off.
Oh.
Because
Ow.
it's
to be
not
fair,
it's not until now you've noticed that everyone around you is kind of holding their noses and just acting generally a tiny bit disgusted.
Who's
Do you
doing
know who I am?
yeah,
They don't,
why
no.
don't
Let's
we?
go. You're Riley. We'll sort this out later. It's fine. Let's
I'm offended.
go. Let's go have a bath or something, and we can, you know.
I know
just
where the bathhouses are.
Oh, please.
point us to them, please.
I'm gonna lead them over to the bathhouses where I took Gorg after he got sick all
Yeah, I'm just
over
like, oh man, a bathhouse. That sounds nice. I've never been there before.
Actually, you have.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, because you were
That's probably a reason for
real
that.
drunk.
I don't get drunk. Pfft.
Anyway,
Biddy just looks at him.
Biddy, remembering the way to the bathhouse where she took Gorg after he got insanely drunk, you all managed to eventually find it. It's relatively simple to find. It's close to the inn, and it appears that there are two sections. There's one for dudes and there's one for gals, and there's a third one for.
Ah, yes, the two genders, dudes and gals.
No, there's a third one for that also titled people, and you watch as the octopus that was previously the chef go in there. There's a
Huh.
Hey man, ma'am, madam, sir.
Hello there.
Chef?
Interesting gender.
they are gone. At the between all three of these sort of houses, there's a guy behind a stool reading a magazine and just waiting for customers.
Biddy just goes right up to him. She's like, "Hi."
Hello there. You and your you and your girlfriend? You coming in?
Yeah.
Alright, that'll be 5 silver per person.
Alrighty.
And an extra 5 silver if you want a towel.
You
Ouch.
don't provide towels?
We do, for 5 silver.
I'll just walk past them, just drop him 5 silver, and walk into the male bathhouse.
I'll just
See?
use my flannel shirt to dry me.
Smart people bring in their own towels.
I'll just,
Yeah, I was going to say, how far away from the inn are we?
You're not too
I
far,
don't
you're
think I
about
have a
like
towel.
5 minutes walk.
Yeah, can I, like, go home? Like, I'm assuming I brought towels from home.
I mean, I'm also going to say that considering it's 5 silver and you're dumb rich, would
I'm just
you
gonna-
consider
I'm just
5
gonna
minutes
pay the-
walking worth it?
I'm just gonna pay it and then go in and get a
That's
towel as well.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
Me
uh,
too.
Everyone
I
is
don't have
not
trying.
gonna
change,
bother
so I
with a
can't be
towel.
bothered. Yeah.
I only have 2 silver. How much gold? It's just 1
It's
gold.
one
Just-
gold.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
1
can't be
gold
asked to work out the change, so
or
yeah,
5
there you go.
silver if you're doing the thing. Yeah.
I would like a towel.
All right. Everyone who
I'll
bought a
Biddy
get it.
just
towel have one.
drops-
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, and I'm assuming that all the dudes go into the dudes one and all the girls go into the girls one.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Who wants to go first?
Send Gorg in first.
All
Yeah,
right.
I'll go first. Fuck
I'm-
it.
Is
No,
it not like a big
no.
opening thing? It's just
These
Yeah,
are
I was thinking it was like
No, these are
an
shared.
actual bathhouse
Like
with
a
several.
sauna kind of shower.
Yeah, these are shared
situation.
things. I'm gonna say all of the girls. Can you go to the waiting cage while I go through this bit?
Excuse me.
The
They're.
waiting thing.
I'm just saying they're going into the dudes. You're not.
I
gonna
know, it was-
Yeah.
the name.
Yes.
Here we go. Let's get gay.
All right.
Oh,
You all.
I hope so.
You all undress. You're all very casual. It's not anything to be scared
Oh,
of.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I
I've never
don't care. I
considered how-
didn't buy a towel, so I'm
Yeah.
literally just
Yeah.
chilling.
I
I've
will
never
say
considered what Gorg's hog looks like.
this is the one chance I'm going to allow for you to roll for dick size. It's going to be a straight 20, no rerolls.
All right. Fuck.
I
You
don't
don't
care.
have to roll if you don't want to.
Fuck it.
Oh, okay.
I'm waiting for the nat 20 from Gorg. I
No,
really
no.
want it.
Oh no, I don't want to get low though.
Listen, you can just leave it out. You don't
You know
have
what?
to
You know what?
roll.
I'm gonna be self-conscious. I'm gonna not. I'm gonna like be surprised that it's a shared one. Like I wasn't prepared for it, and then I'm just gonna like stay in the corner and try to cover my bits.
No, you can cover. The way that you can avoid a roll for this is very simple. You're a dwarf. Your pubes are just as intense
yeah.
as your beard.
Another beard.
I just need shampoo, and that's it.
Yes. Michael, are you going to be rolling?
Yes.
All right. It says that you're typing for some reason. Oh.
Yes, I was.
To everyone's surprise, he shaves, and his is a little bit larger than average. It's nothing too impressive, but for a dwarf, it looks bigger than if it was on a human.
Did my roll show up for you?
Yes.
No, didn't.
No, wait.
Oh.
No.
That was Mikolash's, and he rolled
Yeah,
a
that was
history.
a
I'm an
history
idiot.
check.
Yeah, you roll. What
I-
did you roll?
There you go. Oh!
Oh! Oh!
No, I typed it out and it just didn't roll, so I just clicked the button.
Yeah, in the top left, there's a dice where you could just roll.
Yeah, I
it.
know. I was just
Yeah.
typing it out. I was already
Yeah.
typing, so it's just it didn't work.
You guys, he doesn't cover himself, but you guys don't even notice anything. There are pubes, and it's quite bushy, but you don't see any flesh whatsoever down there. Oh,
All
my-
right.
That's quality.
I'm so sorry, Michael.
This is canon.
Yeah, from that one.
That's canon. I'm going
It's
to
that
write
one.
that down in my notes.
Regardless of
Wait,
penis size, I'm
Breakthon
micro penis.
the micro penis. There we go.
Oh,
Nice.
baby.
Nice.
Oh, this is a spicy episode already. But yes, regardless of penis size, you will eventually manage to get slightly relaxed in your corners of the bathhouse. The water's very warm, it's very soothing. A few of you play with the bubbles just to relax. And what you have to swap baths immediately after 5 minutes, because the bath that you're all bathing in turns a mixture of crimson and brown after you wash all the grime off you, but in the second bath you're all clean again. Everyone make a perception check.
Oh. Is this to see Raython's tiny penis?
No, it is not. That would be a perception check with disadvantage.
Yes.
Hey.
Oh. Of course, I'd get a 19 on
I
the,
see
the
God
next
and the
roll.
universe and everything.
Oh god.
I see the future.
Hold on, give me a second. I just need to.
And apparently, you can see my penis as well.
This
I
is-
see dead people. I see micro penis.
Rexon, you're enjoying the calmness of the water. This is the cleanest you've been for a long while. You're never really a person for baths, but just relaxing and unwinding. That's comfortable. And the water's a very nice, deep, sort of healing blue, and it relaxes you as you look at it.
Nice.
Gorg, you have a look at his micropenis. You are staring for a while. You do not see
Just like mesmerized.
anything.
Just like squinting further and further. Like,
Yeah.
what the? But, huh?
Stop looking so close.
That's canon. That's canon. I love that.
Yeah.
That's canon.
You notice Mikolash like acting a little bit confused and pensive, like he's got something on his mind, but it quickly seems to disappear from his emotions.
Also, can I add something quickly
What do you add?
to Gorg?
What?
With if you look, if you like, I'm giving you this because you rolled a fucking nat 20. With Mikolash, you see like a weird. What color was it again? Is it like a purpley? What color did we go for the infection thing I've got?
boy.
Purple-esque.
Yeah. By his like neck and like near like his head, or kind of on his shoulders, you see like a purple like weird, maybe a sort of rash infection thing just on his neck and like around that area is what you see on Mikolash.
Dude, did you know you have a rash like on your neck?
Yes, I have no idea what it is, but it hasn't harmed me, so I'm probably fine.
I reckon we should probably check that out afterwards. It could
I
get
have,
worse.
and nobody knows what it is.
Huh.
None of
Have you
I,
like
I
got
went
any
to
ointment or
no, they don't really have anything for it. They don't know what it is, so they can't risk giving me stuff for it because it might make it worse. And since it hasn't
Huh.
affected me, they're
Maybe-
just leaving it.
maybe we should ask Harold. He might know. Maybe it's something magical.
Yeah,
but
he's got a point.
no idea what he's, like he could do fucking anything to me. He did kill me.
That's true. That's true. Maybe there's someone a more reputable mage that we could ask about
Yeah,
it.
well, I went to the
doctors don't know, then
yeah, maybe. I'm not too fussed about it. I've had it for as long as I can remember, and nothing.
oh, maybe it's just a birthmark then.
Yeah, yeah, it probably is.
Mikolash,
Huh.
you have a look around after the conversation. You relax. The waters seem cooling as you stare into them, but there's not really much to note.
Yeah.
As you guys all relax. And after about 15-20 minutes, you realize that you're all a little bit wrinkly, but you're all clean now. You get up, you get dressed.
Just gonna
and
condition my pubes real quick.
Yep, there's a lot of them. You need a lot of
Mhm.
conditioner.
Need a
And,
And his beard.
yeah, and then you'll set off outside waiting for the girls. Do you all want to go to the waiting cage and now send the girls in for their turn?
Yeah, sure.
All right, cool.
They
Bye, Michael.
What?
Move to the waiting cage. Okay, hold on. Are you telling them
Lovely.
about the natural penis?
no.
Yeah.
Honestly, we were talking about like why are they rolling about, and you were like, oh, it's probably dick size.
Yeah.
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 All right.
Anyway, girls, your turn.
We will move.
Yes. Hello.
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 We were talking about boobies.
That's because we were talking about dicks.
Fitting.
Beautiful. So you go into the bathhouse. It just appears to be 4 very large pools with bubbles and like very relaxing, calm blue water. And that appears to mostly be it in the bathhouse. If you're gonna bath, you're gonna see both of each other. But apart from that, not much of note. There's no one else in here.
Oh, this
And
is
I'm gonna
real
pay.
fancy.
Ah, this is nothing I'm used to. I'm more extravagant, but I'll take it.
You got fancier baths than this?
I have my own private bath.
With bubbles and everything?
I mean, if I can get the maid to blow into that, then sure.
Why would you do that? Wouldn't you just use soap?
Oh, I don't mean that kind of bubbles, but yes. Oh, I usually smell like vanilla.
What kind of bubbles were you talking about?
Oh, you know, like when you blow bubbles into your drink.
Oh, okay. But yeah, no, these are real nice baths. What kind of baths would I be used to back home?
The cleanest puddle that you could find.
Showering in the rain.
Occasionally, you would find a nice swamp with some decent, very high water, and very rarely it would rain. Very rarely it would rain. So you kept clean.
Yeah, ain't nothing like this back home.
Oh, you should come
you
back and visit.
You think that'd be all right? I don't know. I've heard people of the higher class ain't real too fond of folks like me.
Well, they're not exactly fond of folks like me either.
I mean, I don't know. You seem to know all about doing all the hoity-toity stuff, so
Well, that's because I was raised in it. That doesn't mean there wasn't racism.
I guess that's fair. Anyways, I am going to get into one of these baths because I do not like feeling gross.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You,
I'll do
you
into.
both you both strip off. You get in the bath. It's very nice, warm water. It's very relaxing, soothing. And you have to change baths after 5 minutes because immediately the pool is dirty and covered in a little bit of blood. So you swap.
I
pools
imagine
over.
like the what was it called? The river demon before he was a river demon in Spirited Away.
Yes, yes.
Before then he was a river spirit. Yeah, when he was the big dirt mound.
I have no idea what you're talking
Oh,
about.
you
watch
need to
Spirited
see
Away?
Spirited Away.
Oh my god, it's on Netflix. You have no excuse.
I do. I play video games, not watch anime.
You need. It's not. It's above anime. But regardless, we don't need to talk about that now.
Anyway, but yes, you all relax. You swap
I know
baths
what you're
after a
talking
while.
about, though.
And eventually you
Good.
hear a like the door open and you watch as 3 people enter. One of them an incredibly strong, tall blonde woman. One of them a relatively short high elf. One of them being a dwarf with a very bushy beard.
I'd like to sink further down into the water to not expose myself.
You
Is the blonde woman the bounty huntress from
That's
before?
what I was assuming.
yes, it is.
Oh fuck! What was her name?
I wrote it down.
You watch
It
as she gives you a
was.
mild, annoyed look before they all get into a separate pool.
I did not. Rusta, that was her name.
Biddy just looks over at her and she's like, "Oh, howdy, Rusta."
Hey.
I just like sink into the further, like just my nose and my eyes peeking up.
How you been?
Fine.
Well, I'm real glad to hear that. We actually just got back from our job. We caught ourselves a drug dealer.
Is that the big baron guy that I saw advertised?
Yes, ma'am.
That's alright, that's alright, I guess.
Yeah, well, it's our first real big job, and it was real exciting.
We took down a few drug dealers ourselves.
Were you guys the ones that took down the drug den?
Make a charisma check.
Ooh, please be good. Damn it.
Yes, we was. Well, it was mostly me. You hear the dwarf talk, and the tall woman just gives her a slap.
I want to just stick my head up, like still my neck and everything below being in the water. Just be like, did you guys get paid properly?
Well, yeah, we got paid decently, but apparently there's a lot of money that's being shortened. I guess we just got there first.
Oh, yes, so they say.
Yeah, we heard about that too.
I just want to like flip my hair, but not flip it because I'm in the water, obviously. But like, obviously imply I'm better than them for getting our deal.
But yes, my advice for you guys: enjoy the next few days. You're probably not going to be getting many contracts.
We do have another job we're gonna go do. Once we're
I just want to
done.
elbow Biddy in the side.
Biddy just kind of looks at her, just like, but yeah, we'll keep aware of that. Thank you for the advice.
No problem. Sorry, I was a little angsty earlier when we met.
Nah, it's all right. I didn't. I'm sorry. I kind of accidentally offended you. I really didn't mean.
Rusta's my father's name, and he was a well-known boxer and fighter. I always wanted to make maps, but people always see me as a strong woman, and it's starting to wear on me.
I mean, I kind of know what you mean. I mean, I'm a half orc, and I wanted to be a bard, but you know, growing up in the wastelands, that wasn't real, appreciated.
Yeah, I was lucky to grow up with my father at the very least, but it's still annoying, people seeing me and thinking that I'm a big dumb brawler when I just want to explore the seas.
Well, I think it's real cool that you want to make maps. You gotta be real good at drawing. You gotta know where everything is and remember. And that's a lot of stuff to do, and I don't think I could do that.
I don't know, it comes as easily to me like drawing or writing or breathing. It's just, it feels like it was meant to do. You hear a
Oh.
slight snoring in the background as the elf pretends to be asleep.
Well, no, I think I do get that. It's like when I play my instruments, it just comes naturally, and it feels right.
It does, and it's annoying that people can't understand that.
Yeah, and it's just especially when it's people who are supposed to be like always there for you, like family and stuff, and you're just kind of like, well, darn.
Yes, it was. It was annoying when my father was disappointed in what I wanted to do, but eventually he became understanding, which I suppose is all I could have asked for.
I wish my mama was like that.
She'd not approve of you being able to play an instrument.
Oh no, I get kicked out.
Oh, what? Because you played an instrument, or?
Yeah, and played an instrument instead of being a proper orcish warrior. Yeah. Don't know how what my dad would think about it. I never really met him, but
Well, I've never met my mother either, but she grew up in Stuttgart, and that's part of the reason why.
where's that?
You've not heard of Stuttgart?
It's on our map.
Well, no, I really don't know much about this area of the world. I'm from the Harshlands.
Well, it's not really here. It's more further west, but it's just don't go there. It's been on lockdown for the last, I don't know, half century. For good reason.
Oh, dear. Goodness, I'm real sorry to hear about that.
Like I said, it's where my mother came from. I grew up nearer to here, so I'm fine.
Yeah.
But yes, we're gonna spend the next few days relaxing. Maybe if you guys have any peace, we could, I don't know, explore a few areas together.
Oh, that'd be real nice.
There's still a few unmapped caves around here, and I really want to get the real estate on that mapping business. It kills around here.
Oh, that'd be real cool. We know somebody who might be interested if we find anything interesting in them caves.
Oh,
Yeah.
who would this be?
You know the crazy wizard guy who lives in the windmill outside of town?
Oh yeah, we tried to get his ring before, but he just played like he was an idiot, and eventually it just wasn't worth the time.
Oh yeah, well we got the ring from him.
Oh, by the god,
Naturally.
how?
Yeah, well, that's a real funny story. Should we tell him?
It turns out he's into cross-dressing. That was our ticket in.
What?
Remember how I told you I sold dresses?
I don't judge.
Yeah,
Apparently he
that
was
and-
interested in one.
Yeah, he was also. We just had to listen to him. Apparently, the ring was from his wife. I don't know if they told you all that before they sent you out.
Nope.
Yeah, it was from his wife, and she had passed away, so he really didn't want to give it up. But we managed to convince him it would be better to keep it in a place where bad people couldn't use it. And we also promised we would just visit him from time to time because he's kind of he's crazy, but he's not a bad man.
He makes
Oh.
great cookies. You should try them if you ever pass by. Tell them we sent you.
I probably won't. As you can tell, our party is the definition of charismatic. And you watch over as the dwarf is picking her nose, and
Oh, this man
the high
will
elf
not.
You should see
is
our
just
dwarves.
cleaning like her backside. But they are not very charismatic. And she's like, he lied to us about the ring, and I couldn't be bothered to throttle an old man, so we just figured it would be someone else's problem. It was only supposed to be on the way anyway.
Yeah, I almost throttled him because he temporarily killed one of our party mates, but it's okay. He got better.
I mean,
Which
it did
one?
technically heal him. Like
Yes, it
promised.
did.
Oh. Well,
He's an interesting man. Worth having a conversation with.
my advice:
Just don't take the milk.
you guys want to be bounty hunters? You want to do good for people? You need to be more aware. You need to not be caught unaware like that, because I would never be caught drinking a potion some
Oh
random
no,
old
we were
man had
very
given
well
me.
aware. We probably couldn't trust it. It was, money.
Fair enough.
It was a complicated situation.
Either way, just be
It was.
careful from now on, okay?
I appreciate the advice.
We will be.
Yeah, I always
Thank
see
you.
new up and comers like you, and I feel partially responsible.
What do you mean by that?
Well, it's just we have experience, and we can help sometimes. I see a bunch of bounty hunters like going into a cave without torches and relying on dark side, and a lot of them never make it out. And I would like the same to happen to you guys. You look like you're trying to do good.
Oh, well, thank you. I really appreciate it. We're doing our best.
I mean, you're trying your best, which is a lot more than what I would advise. Usually I just say go for the money, but if you're doing good
I
at this,
think
then
I think
I don't think
Mikolash
I need
probably.
to worry about that.
She gets up and you get a full view of her from the front on, and she's like, "Well, it was lovely to meet you guys." She holds out her hand for you to shake it.
Biddy shakes it, is trying really hard to maintain eye contact.
Make a charisma save.
Oh God, please, 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 please.
Yeah, your eyes drift a little bit lower, and then you see her boobs, and you panic, and you're like, "Those are some nice boobs. I should not be looking at this." And so, in order to avert your gaze anywhere but there, you look down.
I'm just gonna fucking just stick my head underwater and drown myself now.
She just watches you sort of like be like, "Okay, I'm gonna go away now, bye." And
Ignore my
and she gives-
socially awkward friend. I just awkwardly stick my hand up from the water and
yeah, good luck.
don't mind her. She's nice.
Yeah, I'm sure. And she comes out and shakes your hand. She's like, "Well, I need to tend to my own idiots." And she turns back and sees the other dwarfs. It's like, "Oh, well, the dwarf and the elf." And she's like, "I'll speak to you guys later, I guess."
I'm sure we'll meet again.
I'm sure. And she stands up, and the rest of them stand up before they get dry and they leave. Biddy, are you still holding your breath underwater?
I'm gonna pull her up, please.
Okay, you
Like
pull.
after they leave, just pull her back up.
Yeah, you pull her back.
You're safe
up.
now.
That was the most mortifying thing I have ever done in my life.
And you were naked. It can't get worse than this. Now you've hit
Well,
rock bottom and it can only go up.
I mean, I guess that's true. She's just real pretty, you know?
I mean, everyone has their types, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm not judging.
Well, what's your type then?
Oh, let's not get into that.
Well, why
I
not?
just start washing my hair instead and just trying to move past.
Yeah. If you want to make an insight check, you can.
I think I am, because
I don't
that's a
know why
little
I advised you to do that. I said I wasn't going to keep doing that, but oh well. You're probably going to do it anyway. And don't say you weren't, because that makes me look like an idiot. And it just seems like she's not very comfortable talking about her types. Maybe she has some weird kinks. Maybe she goes after some weird people. You're not entirely sure, but it just doesn't seem like a comfortable conversation topic for her.
I mean, also keep
Well-
in mind I'm high class and it's very below me to talk about things like that.
Yeah, you don't even hold hands with people unless you've married them first.
I mean, my ankles are on full display right now. I am vulnerable.
Yeah, but this is an all-women's thing, and that's not allowed to be sexual, so it's cool.
This is the
Well-
quintessential onsen episode, Liam. You can't make this not sexual. We have to compare boob sizes.
I mean, you're not the only ones comparing sizes.
Yeah, we found out.
I mean, if you want to roll a d20 for that, I'm...
No, I know what my boob size
Yeah, I
is. I just
know.
don't know what Biddy's boob size is.
Oh. This is a conversation we're gonna have.
I want to say they're average, you know? They're not big, but they're not small. They're good size, D
Like a good
cups.
handful.
Yeah, a good handful. They fill out the hand.
Very nice bag of sand.
Exactly.
Yes.
That's a 40-year-old virgin reference that I think only Victoria got.
Yeah, I've never seen 4-year-olds.
It's
It's a
alright.
good movie. It's
Yeah.
fun. Watch it.
But yeah, eventually you guys, eventually Biddy turns from bright red back to our usual light green. you get dried off, and then you walk outside, and everyone
Spent
else
like
is there.
10 minutes
Yeah.
washing my hair.
Yeah, you spend way too long washing your hair, and Biddy's just.
I am
right
a
after you.
Victorian woman. My hair is my pride.
It is true. Until you get a husband, and then your husband will be your pride. But you're.
No, I'm higher class than he is.
You don't know that yet.
Hair flip.
But yeah, you get dried up, you go outside, and eventually you find the rest of the party waiting for you. Would one of you like to go and collect them?
I'll go get them.
Oh, no, oh. Oh, hey, hello.
Yo.
Good morning.
Oh man, this meme is just what happens in the girls' locker room, what happens in the guys' locker room. And
What was that nat 1 for then?
wouldn't you like to know, Mr.
I mean, nothing
Tiny
stops
Penis?
you from watching the stream next time afterwards.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Don't do that. That's broke. If they want to tell you, they
That's a
can
fair.
tell you.
That's a fair point. What?
I mean,
what's this stream called?
My guess was
Biddy was
seduction.
too. Yeah, no, it was more so
Not
Biddy
me.
trying not to be rudely gay.
Yeah,
And failing, I assume.
and failing. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, really badly, and then she just is like, "I'm going to drown myself now, thanks."
Cool. So
Because it
Biddy's
was
dead.
really upsetting. Because it was it went really well up until then.
Mm.
until
Yeah.
then that
Ouch.
one.
One of you has a tiny penis, and one of you accidentally stared at a vagina for too long. This is
Ooh.
why
As you
I
do.
D&D. But yes, as you all go outside, you're all sparkling clean. You're all just in these somewhat dirty clothes, but at least you're no longer covered in blood.
My
And
pubes look like Bob Ross's hair, just like.
yeah, it's there's a.
Did you give your pubes a perm?
I shampooed them and they just.
He's a dwarf as well, so they're essentially an extra beard.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Oh, that's disgusting. I hate that imagery.
oh, beautiful.
Is there a place to dry off? Because I didn't pay for a towel because that was effort. So
Oh, wait
I
a minute.
forgot about that.
Yeah, I got
Are
that.
you still naked?
I would say that you got dressed in the toilet, and your clothes are now just wet.
I mean,
Well,
I would
smart.
wait to dry off and just
You're
sit
gonna
there
wait
for a
like
bit.
20 minutes in a sauna.
Yeah,
But that
that's
does make
fine.
you sweat.
Yeah, no,
I'll be
but
fine.
you got to bear in mind this entire bathhouse is heated, so it's all hot, including the bathroom.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I'll just chill until I'm like mostly dry, and then
Yeah,
throw
you
stuff.
give a few shakes, you wait 10 minutes, and then eventually you come out and everyone's there. You're all relatively clean. You're no longer gonna look gross, disgusting, and are
I smell
also
like vanilla again.
carrying a body.
No, it's just our clothes now that smell disgusting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gorg smells
Oh!
exactly
I mean,
the
I have
same.
extra clothes. I don't know about you guys.
Oh, okay. I just realized something. So Biddy's gonna look over at Gore's like, "Oh, Gore!"
Uh-oh. I think we lost her.
She said, "Oh, Gorg."
Hello.
Yep. Oh,
Nope.
you
Hello.
cut out a little
Good
bit.
morning.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, she looks over at it and is like, "Gorg,
Yeah.
you know those bounty hunters we met earlier, and you had that chit chat with the dwarf
I
they were
knew it!
with?
I knew it. I guessed that. I guessed that you might have seen them.
You
Yeah.
wish I did. So
Well-
a bit
You called that
much.
perfectly.
Was the dwarf there? Does he remember me?
Well,
are you gonna
Oh, wait,
think
she-
about
no.
this? No, everyone quiet. Gorg, are you gonna think about this for 5 seconds?
No, he's not. Stop! Don't stop him. Don't
Roll-
stop
This is
him.
funny.
Shut up! Shut up!
Yeah, that's
Alright.
true. Although I didn't know if it was a guy or a girl because they are essentially the same. So
well.
Can I
she's
just give
a
him like, are
girl.
you fucking serious look?
or maybe he's a perv. I don't know.
No, she's definitely a woman.
We saw the goods.
Oh.
No, you
Cool.
saw a beard.
Yeah, fair enough.
But we could assume that her party
Considering
member-
where she was.
Yeah, well, she at least identifies as a woman.
We shouldn't assume gender, I suppose. Considering
Yeah.
the octopus.
Well, they have their own little themselves at least. So if the dwarf didn't, I assume they would go in there. I don't know if that made a lick of sense.
I'm very confused right now.
basically the dwarf you thought was a dude.
When a
is
man dwarf and a
probably
woman dwarf loved each other very much.
Wait, the dwarf's
Sometimes
a
it's-
girl?
Yes.
We didn't get her number.
she
Slide
still
in the
there?
DMs.
Is she still around?
You
They
can go
left
looking
the-
for her.
I think they said they were going to stay. They are going to stay around town because contracts are going to be kind of like sparse lately. Going to be they're
So
just
did
going to
she,
relax around town.
Did she mention like a boyfriend or anything?
No,
No.
she just kind of picked her nose and claimed herself.
Oh, that's so
Plus-
She sounds like a perfect woman. They asked if we wanted to go explore caves the next few days
I
without
pick my
any.
nose when I shower too. Oh,
Oh yeah, they did invite us to go explore caves with them.
We should
Maybe you
do
can
that.
hang
Let's do
out.
that. Oh, let's totally do that because they seem nice. Yeah, let's do that.
Keep it in your
Aw.
pants, dwarf boy.
What? I mean, huh?
No blast.
You're just as bad as Fizzy right now.
I ain't that bad.
No, it was just funny.
Listen, Rusta is really pretty. And she's really cool because she likes to make them maps and stuff. That's really neat.
I think I forgot.
Yeah,
the
that's
dwarf's
why you
name.
like her. We
What was
didn't
the
get her
dwarf's name again?
Did you even
Did
exchange name?
anyone ask the dwarves? I
No, I
answered for
just-
you. None
We
of you
didn't talk
asked
to
for the
them in there.
dwarf's name.
Yeah, I just.
We don't know what the elf's name either.
Do you want
We
me
just
to
got
tell
chatting.
you?
We had a little
Yeah,
conversation.
you asked
I
the
really
dwarf
care
20
for that.
questions, but the answer to every single one of them was yeah.
Yeah, it was such.
It
a
was
good
about
conversation.
beer, too.
Yeah, I really got to know her. Apparently.
We really bonded.
Yeah, we did. It's true.
But yeah, they did invite us to go doing caves with them, and I guess we can do that after we're done with our next little mission.
Yeah.
Oh
I
yeah,
like
we've
that
got
one.
to deal with.
Yeah, there's enough time in a day for you to head out. It's probably gonna by the time you get there, it's gonna be midnight. But if it's a bandit encampment, you'll probably be able to go under the
That's
stealth of
probably the
moonlight.
best place to
Yes.
deal with it.
Yes. So are you
Yeah.
getting back into your cart and heading back out?
Back to
Can
you,
we
I
get
guess.
clean clothes?
You can do. Where
there
are
a
you
Oh
going?
yes, I want to go to the posh market.
Yeah, sure.
Yay!
I mean, I assume I'm not that bad because I haven't really taken any damage. They're probably just mostly fine.
No, but you still slept in the dirt. I didn't take any damage either.
Mm.
Yeah.
I nearly
yeah.
died, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll go to the Parsh Market with Riley because that sounds like fun.
Can we do a
could-
shopping montage?
I'm gonna go to the magic market.
All right.
I'm gonna go to the pub.
Let's go to the mall.
Let's go there
What I will
today.
say, Gorg, is that you'll know because it's a posh market. You know that's where they keep the posh alcohol.
Have you
can't
ever
afford
tried
posh
absinthe?
alcohol.
Man, I just need good old ale, and that ale from the
Another
pub.
18 pints.
The ale would also be cheaper at the market.
Yeah, but there's
You
something
could-
about having
Yeah,
it
you
from
could
the
buy
pub,
a
you
bottle
know?
though. You could buy a giant tankard, like a
You
giant.
could buy a keg.
Listen, I have a rule.
You could bring it
That's
with
right.
you on the trip.
It's also
Exactly.
midday.
Yeah, I can't drink on the job unless it's in a pub.
We're not on
You're
the
not
job
on the
right
job.
now.
The thing is, this job isn't technically official job, so you're fine.
True.
Oh, that's true. That's a good point.
We're just spurring on his alcoholism.
Yeah,
God,
that's
yeah,
To be
you
fair,
got
exactly
if
that.
what
Gorg,
it is.
if Gorg's going
This
to like
is-
the pub, then the inn, I would probably join him in the inn.
Yeah, I want to go to the pub. I'll get some lunch and maybe a cheeky ale, but mainly for the lunch.
Don't get drunk.
I won't. I
Don't
promise.
worry.
Okay,
I'll keep
if you're
an eye on
going
him.
mostly for
Pet
the
the
lunch,
horse.
no. If you're going mostly for the lunch, are you going to an inn or are you going to the cafe?
In.
All right, so it's not mostly for the lunch then, is it?
They had really good meat and eggs
And that's all that they have.
and bread.
All right.
It was good bread.
And are you joining him, Mikalash?
I'll let him going to the inn, and I want to pop into the cafe just to see what food stuff they have and what they have, and if they have nothing interesting, I'll go into the inn.
They actually
Please
have
take
a...
care of
sorry.
him.
I am curious, actually. Yeah, I'll have a peek and see what's
Okay.
in there.
Who's going to the inn/cafe and who's going to the shop clothing market?
I'm going to the magic market.
Okay. Well, that magic market, posh market are like... Wait, are they different things or are they similar?
Yes, they
They're
are.
very
Linked.
close.
They are
Very
different
close.
things.
They are
Yeah,
very close, but I will say I'm gonna go with Michael first, and then I'll go with the clothes shoppers, and then I'll come back to the
Girls' night.
Very
the
very
big boys.
quickly.
Yes.
I'll probably when we're going to I see we're splitting off, I'll just be like, if we meet back at Comet in 15, 20 minutes, maybe,
Don't get too
so
drunk.
we can head out.
How many pints can he neck in that time?
That was a random time I threw out. If the party thinks that's fine, then that gives them enough time to show up.
Yeah.
I'd
sounds
say
alright.
more like an hour because we gotta get clothes and you gotta figure
have
out
to try
if they fit
things
or
on.
nothing.
I feel like an hour might be pushing it. We need to
45
get out.
minutes. How about
I'll
45
see you tomorrow.
minutes?
I mean, we could just also say
mid-
whoever finishes first meets up with the others.
I usually
Wherever they
finish
are.
first.
I'm
Yeah,
sure
but
you're
this
proud
is
of yourself.
drinking.
You should tell that to
we'll,
the dwarf
we'll
lady.
just meet up at Comet, okay? We'll just meet up at Comet.
Okay.
All
We'll
right,
try not
cool.
to take too long.
Alright.
We need to get some money.
Please
Do we
take
have
care of
Do
Pork.
we
Don't
have a
make
job
him
that
get
we're
too
supposed to
drunk.
do? Like, what are we ready to
We
go?
don't have a
once all
time
this
limit
is
on it, I
done?
don't think.
No,
Yeah.
I mean, if we've got to do the thing for the dude today, the bandit cammon, isn't that right, Liam?
I mean, my shopping
Oh,
isn't
yeah.
urgent. I have more clothes at the inn.
That's
Yeah.
true. What? And you said it was
Biddy
midnight?
only
It
has
should be done by
like
midnight.
Biddy has costumes, but that's not clothes.
They can be closed.
We have a job due at midnight. We probably maybe we should just bang
Yeah.
the whole thing.
I
and
can just
get-
go to the inn and find clothes if... I don't need to go shopping right now.
Do you? Yeah, but do you have like half orc size clothes for Biddy?
I don't know.
I
It's
could just
actually...
wear one of my costumes. It's fine.
Oh, that was a fun
How about
noise.
we all
That
just
was
go to the
awful.
inn, we grab whatever we need, and then maybe cheeky coffee, beer, and we just go do the contract, and then we'll come back and do shopping.
Shopping! We can shop in tomorrow.
Yeah,
you don't
Yeah,
mind.
we can do that.
Yeah.
We'll
Because we got 12 hours to get this dude and get it done.
yeah, we
Yeah,
should
that's
get
fair.
that done.
Yeah.
So let's all go shopping tomorrow.
And I mean, we have
Montage!
2 days also to kill because of the fucking guild are poor. So
Good
That's
point.
true. That's
We
true.
have nothing else to do.
we
just
might as well
waiting.
get this done as soon as possible because we're going to be at least in here for a few days.
Maybe we should go shopping once we get the payment.
I
Well,
mean,
then
I
we've
have
already spent
plenty-
our
I
2
have
days.
enough. I have enough gold on me for the moment
Yeah, that's a fair point. I was just
to
trying
shopping.
to put it off because I don't like shopping.
Oh my
Uh,
god,
Alright.
like
He looks
great
just like-
costume.
Shall we just all head to the inn then, yeah?
Yeah, just grab what you need. We'll
What,
do a quick pit stop.
Would you guys like to roll perception checks?
Sure.
Sure.
What are you
Nothing
planning
I would
for
love
us?
more.
I don't like that. That's never good. I still forget my fucking picture of my character.
I love it so much.
Oh,
It's beautiful.
it's the best.
But
Perception.
It's basically me when I was 13.
yeah, Mikhaelash and George, you two are facing the rest of the party and speaking, so you don't really notice. But everyone else, you notice, as a crying girl seems to approach the party.
Do I
we
recognize
Like a
this
recognize
woman?
child girl or like an adult girl?
Adult girl.
Do
I recognize this woman?
her?
You do recognize her. She is the same woman.
Yes.
She is
It's the
no.
one that ran off crying.
She had running makeup before when you met her, but now it looks like her eyes are puffy and there is no more makeup on
A
her
painted
face.
woman.
Well, an old painted. She no longer has makeup on.
All right.
She looks
I
tired
see-
and she looks sad.
I see her and I immediately go up to her and like, "Hi, ma'am. You remember me?"
Yes, I remember. You were the guys outside the Magic Guild, right? The party looking for jobs.
Yes,
So,
ma'am. Are you all right? I take it you haven't had any luck.
I went to the Magic Guild and they said they couldn't help because it wasn't magic, and then I went to the guards, but they said it's too far out of town. They can't do anything.
Well, no, it's all right. We are going to do a mission today. We're going to be going out of town. Why don't you tell us what happened? We can go on and investigate that for you while we go out of town.
Are we getting paid for this?
Yeah, Riley.
She looks up at you
Sorry.
with like a sort of defeated look. Before
I
she
mean,
speaks
granted,
to
we
Biddy.
we went inside. We don't know what's happening.
It's
This is just a random lady
pro
crying to
bono.
us.
It's a pro bono case.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a
up our
pro
reputation.
bono case.
The woman looks sad, but she looks up. She's like, yesterday, my husband and we were camping. We come to Rondiria every once in a while because this is where we met up. It was our
Husband.
anniversary. but I don't know. I was away for 10 minutes, 15 minutes looking for something to eat, and when I came back to the campsite, he was gone.
Huh.
Whereabouts was this
What?
campsite?
We decided to stop up on our last night of travel here. It's about 12 hours travel away.
You know, I got a map. Could you just mark it on here?
Sure, hold on. And, hold on. Wait, it's not there. It's this one. That's the one.
Is this some sort of
I was
settlement?
worried
she's
it was going to
marked?
be really far.
Hold on. I don't know how to clear all drawings, so I don't know how to clear specific ones, so I'm just gonna clear all of them. That's the one that you need to take for the contract mission, and
Okay.
she's asking you to go over here.
Oh, that's like
Do it on the way back.
practically on the way.
That's
or on the way
about
back.
that's about 6 hours worth of travel.
That's
But we could go on the way back, though.
on the way there or on the way back. I don't mind.
On the way back.
We have to go
Alright.
on the way back because we got to get there, the other place, within 12
We have
hours.
a time limit on this current one. We don't have on the other one.
But do we have to get it back in 12 hours? That's the thing.
Look, my husband
But no,
has been missing for a day and a half. I don't know if he's okay out there. I don't know if he will live tonight or if he died yesterday. I don't know.
Ma'am, it'll be okay, ma'am. What did the campsite look like? Was there signs of a struggle? Did it look like you got ambushed or something?
I saw a little bit of blood, but I didn't see any tracks or anything. I learned how to hunt when I was younger, but there didn't appear to be anything other than a few horse tracks that seemed to disappear like a quarter mile down the road.
Can I insight her? Just
Sure.
while I'm here.
You get the feeling that you don't know the entire truth from her, but she's very shaken up, so if she hasn't given you any details, it's because she herself is sort of scared and panicking.
Yeah, I'm not gonna...
If
That's
if there's a time limit on this, then we should probably go to it first.
Yeah, well, like she said, for all we know, he could be dead. So the
He's
Don't
still gonna
say
be dead
that out
tomorrow if
loud.
he
Why
is.
would you say that out loud?
I wouldn't. I don't fucking care. I don't know this person. But yeah, no.
I mean,
would
we already
say
created
complete-
2 camps, the 2 of us who don't give a shit, and you who care way too much.
Yeah, no.
Exactly.
I will say this out loud. I was like, well, like she said, for all we know, he could be dead. For the quest we've got at the moment,
For all we
And
know,
Well,
Yeah.
he
he's
might
dead
be
now,
alive.
he's also gonna be dead tomorrow.
yes, he could be.
Oh
but
my
you have
God.
no idea.
Do
and
you
no
know
two
what?
not have any sort
know
of
what?
empathy?
You know what? How about we split up? Me and Biddy go look for the dude, and you guys go on to the contract. And if
we
we
take
finish
on-
quickly, then we'll catch up with you.
No,
Well,
don't
I
stand
split
what about-
up in this area. I did some research, and there's been a lot of people going missing in
Madam,
this place.
Yeah, no,
Look
I
at
wasn't.
us.
I wasn't planning
We're
to
heroes.
split up.
We've got
Splitting up is
we
a
got
horrible
hero
idea.
gear.
We learned that
You're early.
at the festival.
We'll be fine.
People have been going missing in this area?
Yeah,
There's 2 of us.
Bandits.
no one
Buddy
ever
system.
looks at
Counted
it, but
them.
there's a missing people's board near the police guard. There's so many places that have so many people that have gone missing, and it just says south
Why have
And-
we not been looking at that?
because there's no
Didn't know it was a
rewards.
thing.
No one cares.
Ah,
What's
but
your name,
that's-
madam?
My name, it's hold on, I wrote it down, and I'm bad at this.
That's a weird name.
My
Gator.
name is Hold On.
Les girl,
It's not Les Girl because she has
It
a
should be.
boyfriend.
because she's not French.
She has a husband.
My
Oh, yeah.
name's Caressa.
Caressa.
Well, don't worry, Miss Caressa. We will find your husband.
We get a spelling on that, please.
Caressa.
That's how I assumed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, can you give us a description of your husband at least?
Yeah, he's human, about 5'6", 5. He's not that tall. He
Yeah, I'd like to too.
for a human.
Yeah, true. Okay, fair enough.
He has brown hair, sort of very thin mustache, and a sort of goatee. And he's 30.
What kind of clothes did he wear?
He was wearing like a brown shirt and like a leather jacket. And I think he was wearing jeans. I'm not sure.
What
Why are the
kind of jeans were they?
here?
Chinos
Medieval
or?
jeans.
They,
Mm.
they were blue. I don't know.
Medieval
I lost
leather.
What's his name?
name?
Roger.
Elijah.
Elijah. What's your last name, ma'am?
Wood.
No. Woden.
Excuse me?
Wood.
Woden. Wodon.
If I didn't know any
Elijah
better,
Wood.
I think you came up with that off the top of your head.
It's almost as if I had a proper name prepared, and then you decided to say Elijah Wood.
I mean, that's the first I was thinking.
Well, we'll definitely be looking into this, ma'am. I promise you
Was he
that.
carrying a ring by any chance?
I don't. Well, yeah, his wedding ring. Why?
We're not looting
His,
the dead husband.
his wedding ring.
Ring. Shut
Wedding
up.
wing.
I fucking hate you guys so much.
Oh, you're Asian. I didn't realize.
He
Look,
wasn't going, like, to deliver that ring anywhere or something?
Deliver that wing.
I'm gonna
Deliver the
kill
wing.
Like chicken.
all of you. Very slowly.
I have done nothing. I was not a part of this.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know
but-
what's happening.
Anyway,
Liam
We're
can't talk,
taking the
that's
piss out of Liam.
I'm trying my best. But
That's fine. Just expect to be taking the piss out.
but yeah, she looks very desperate and she looks very sad and scared.
We're gonna get right on this, Caressa. We're gonna do it.
We
straight
are.
I just look at
away.
You
Gorg
guys
like,
mentioned
okay.
like another contract, so I don't know what
Don't.
you guys have
fuck
planned.
No,
check.
it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. And Biddy just looks at everybody. It's particularly Riley and Mikalesh.
Roll. An
I give her
intimidation
the kind.
check.
I give her the kind of look of like, we're not being paid. I don't care.
Yeah, I'm just like cross-armed, like, can you not? Sassy.
Yeah, no,
Whoa.
everyone's pretty terrified of this glare from her.
Even though I'm on her side, I'm still a little bit like, oh.
Like even you, Mikalash, like.
Is there nothing I can roll against it? Just
You could roll a charisma save.
I'd say it would be wisdom, wouldn't it?
that one.
Oh.
Yeah, no.
Well, it wasn't good
Kick
regardless.
your pants.
Completely shits his pants.
You
yes.
see something.
Start
In,
crying.
you see something in her eyes that makes it seem like you know what she knows what she's talking about, and even though you're not used to working with other people, this is the time when you feel like you should probably work with other people.
Caressa, where can we
I-
contact you after we look into this?
I'm just in town. Just bring him back here, and I'm usually staying in one of the hotels. But I've just been asking around town for anyone that can help, and I probably will still be whilst you're gone.
Do you have any money for a hotel? Are you able to put yourself up anywhere?
I've got a.
Um,
We already
I
set
just
up.
roll my eyes in
something-
the background.
We already set up a hotel for the weekend whilst we were here. We weren't planning on staying too long. But
Okay,
yeah,
so you've got a place for the night.
yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, okay. If we're not, yeah, we'll try to be back by tonight, but we might be back tomorrow. But
we'll look
get
into
on
it for
this.
sure, though.
Yeah,
All
we'll
right,
get back
just-
to you.
Please, just bring him back, please.
You
We
got
will.
it.
Don't.
All right. And she wipes her eyes and she goes to walk away. You get a feeling that she's probably going to go just look for a place to sit down and calm herself. But she seems a little bit more relaxed now that she knows there are people that are going to try and help her.
Biddy just cracks her knuckles. She's like, I think we should talk to our wizard friend.
I need to exchange some notes with him anyway, so I can ask if he knows anything.
Okay, but we're
Yeah.
burning daylight, so we got to make it a quick stop. No shenanigans. Because
And
That
it'll
will
take 10,
fuck us up
15 minutes
faster.
unless he
Yeah,
kills me.
no, we should talk to him about the disappearances in the woods since he lives so
Yes.
close to them.
yeah, you should have some idea of what's going on.
I mean, he might not, considering how
He is senile, yes, but maybe he does.
He's not
Yeah, but he seems like
senile.
He's
he
just
keeps an eye on
crazy.
himself. He's just the best.
I still haven't gotten his measurements.
No,
Look.
he might be able to take them.
He's a very busy man.
He is.
All right, let's get to it.
And also
Shall
we?
Comet days, yes. You eventually decide to get up. You get on to Comet. She's not very happy that she's having to do more than one trip in a day, but she's more than happy to get away from the stables because there are people there.
This is an
And-
antisocial horse, and I love it.
Yeah. Soon enough, you ride out of the city and you slowly start to travel on your way. And before too long has passed, you're outside of Harold's house. What do you do?
I
I go
probably-
directly to the door and I knock on it.
What did
Yo,
you?
Harold,
I was
say,
gonna
George?
George?
say,
Cookies?
No more cookies.
What were you gonna
Yeah,
say,
I was-
George? I cut out. Sorry.
Well, I didn't say anything.
Oh, okay. I thought you did. What were you gonna say, Aaron?
I was going to say, like, before, like, while we're getting there, I was going to say to the party, just, I can quickly stop by. It will take 10 minutes or so. I get what we need, unless you want to join me. Anyone?
I'd like to join.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to talk to him about what's going on in them woods if he has any idea.
I mean, as long as he can talk while I'm measuring, then it's fine.
Yeah, that sounds good.
All right.
Yeah.
probably shouldn't
I
be
just
with
wanted to be
alone,
quick,
so-
but
What about you, Ragtharn? Are you going with them, or are you waiting by the cart?
Yeah, I'm gonna go speak to him about some more cookies.
Oh
Okay.
god, no more cookies.
You already
I
have
have-
8.
I still have
I-
cookies on.
I have cookies.
Why do you need
So
more
do I.
cookies?
I didn't have any cookies.
What? You just said you had cookies. What?
No, I want to speak to him about getting some more cookies.
I have more cookies.
But I want my own
I
cookies.
still-
We'll
Those
get
ones are
you more
stale.
cookies.
There's a missing person, people. Let's go.
Oh wait, yeah, but they're not someone we know. So what? And they're not. We're not being paid for it. So
But-
It's what heroes do.
Yeah.
Okay.
People go missing all the time.
You guys all have this
That's big
argument
heroes.
on the way, and soon enough you make it there before you manage to finish the argument. And it takes Biddy knocking on the door for you to realize that you've actually stopped.
I'll leap out the cart and go to the door.
Yeah, you all shuffle along. Your small
Can
little
someone please
ragtag
tie
team.
Comet up first, at least?
Oh, I'll hitch.
I
I'll
just
hitch
assumed
Comet
it
up
was
and then
done.
leg it. Yeah.
I mean, he's still tied to the cart. Or she's still tied to the cart.
gonna bolt off though.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, she would.
Yeah, you attach a car lock to one of the wheels and then you move forward.
I put it in park.
Yeah. Yeah. You knock on the door.
Honey, did you pull the handbrake on the horse?
But yeah, Biddy, you knock on the door.
Yes.
As you knock on the door, you hear a muffled fuck from one of the upstairs things before you hear someone barreling down the stairs before he opens it, and he's like, "If I have to tell another one of you more." Oh, hello.
Greetings.
Has someone
Hello,
been bothering you?
Yeah, the religious people from up north, south, west. Yes, they are annoying, but don't worry, I'm working on something.
Religious
That
people.
doesn't sound suspicious at all.
Oh, we're working on something as well.
Oh, what are you working on? Come in, T.
We don't really have time to stay.
Ah,
But if
I'll
you can
take some
talk while I'm
cookies.
taking measurements, then that'll be great.
sure. Hold on, and then he walks in, walks back out with a stool and stands on it before he faces the rest of you.
I'll just measure while they have a casual conversation.
You have questions?
People been going missing in the woods near your home. The ones to the south.
Oh, I usually keep tracks of people that come through here. You can't come through this territory without good old Harold knowing. I thought it was just the fact that Ronderia is dreadfully boring and people were just leaving.
So people have been coming in and ain't been leaving?
No, people have been leaving and they're not coming back because this place is horrible.
Oh, well, okay. We're specifically looking for someone, a man named Elijah.
I wouldn't know.
He was
can you-
5 something. I wasn't listening. Brown shirt,
was-
goatee, brown hair.
What about
Grunty.
his
human.
wife?
Oh, were they the cute couple on horseback like 2 days ago?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, they seem so
Perhaps.
lovely. I thought it was weird that she came back alone. I thought they had had some sort of fight, or maybe he
No.
had slept with her auntie or something. I don't know.
Yeah, that happens in the woods all the time. Where is he?
What do you do back where you're from?
Me? I'm from here.
Right, we're busy.
Sorry.
What do you mean? Where did he go?
Yeah, well,
He's
he just
missing.
yeah.
I haven't seen him come back. I know.
So he
where-
hasn't left this area, as far as you know.
No, this like the actual area where he went missing. It's a little bit hard because I marked on the map, but it's about like 5 or so hours from this destination.
Okay.
But he would have seen him, like, this is the main path. He would have seen them going up there. He would have seen the woman come back, but he wouldn't have seen like specifically where they were camping.
Okay.
But
And
you
you-
haven't seen hide nor hair of him since you initially saw him with his wife.
I have an alarm set up on the roads because I love people watching. It's so entertaining. But I didn't see a man with a 5-foot goatee anywhere, unless he went in from one of the other roads. But this is the fastest route, so I don't think so.
Okay.
Have you heard of
Uh,
any
we-
other disappearances in the area?
Not for a good 10 years now.
What was the
Right,
last
what is
one
it
about?
doing?
Were they
Bunch of these
found?
people.
Yeah, last one, there was an old family. They used to own like a ranch house. One of their kids accidentally locked themselves in the basement whilst their parents were going to town, and then their parents spent like 3 days in town and came back, and then it turns out that the kid was just locked in the basement and was massively dehydrated. They moved out eventually. I don't know who lives there now, but yeah,
Where's this ranch?
ranch. It's like it's a little bit further north.
North.
Yes, it's on like the eastern side of like it's in like the forests. It's kind of hard to describe. It's a few backwoods to get there. It used to be this huge farm.
Biddy
but
pulls
then-
out her map. Mark it on the map.
Yeah, that's it. And then he just points at the red dot. It's like that area.
The house isn't made
know
of
where we're
gingerbread
going
by any
looking
chance,
for.
right?
Pardon? What did you say?
Oh, never mind.
Oh, okay. What did you say?
So this house. How long ago did someone move in?
I don't know who moved in. I just know someone moved out. I think there's this fella that lives there, real simple guy. He comes in every once in a while for food, but I haven't really kept tabs on the place. I like to leave people's homes alone. That's where they live.
But this is the area. Okay, so what the wife told us was she was gone for a short while. She came back. Her husband was gone. There was horse tracks leading away and a little bit of blood.
I don't know. Maybe he just found a nice house and decided to live there. Who knows?
Okay, but working on a different basis, maybe he didn't.
Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe the bandits that litter these roads took him for whatever reason.
Okay,
ransom.
but took him
We're
where?
going to go investigate that ranch because it is in the
Yes.
same area.
If you're going to investigate
Yeah.
that ranch, I can guarantee you're going to find a dozen bandits because once people know that there's a free house there, they're just going to move in. Unless someone's already moved in which case they would be more help than I am.
Harold, we're heroes, okay? I think we can handle a dozen bandits.
Can I just
How
roll
many's a
my
dozen?
eyes at him
What's
while
a
I'm
dozen?
prepared?
Yeah, same.
Harold just looks at you and says, "Well, yeah, I know. Well, most of you, anyway. That's why I have faith in you."
What's that most of us mean?
I give Biddy a wave.
Men of science are usually not heroes, and this guy will do what it takes to get results. So,
Did you just call me dumb?
not you.
That is
I'm talking. Ironically enough, no, I was talking to Mikolash.
Oh, okay.
But
And
yeah.
I'll say in like, well, talking about men of science, I pull out my notepad, rip a bit of paper off, and be like, "This is for you." I told you we would exchange some notes, and I would give him the paper that I noted down of the effects at the.
Yeah,
happened.
he practically rushes out of Riley's hands.
Excuse you!
I'm sorry, hold on. And he grabs some notes that you've noted down, and he's like, "Ah, interesting. Shame you didn't get too many effects, but this is good."
It was a laugh to watch. Trust me, it was.
Was it chaos?
Oh, it was great.
Oh, someone turned into a plant.
Oh, amazing. Did anyone scatter? Did they leave or did they stay?
They
I
stayed
think
quite
they
good.
were just. Well, they were all high, so they were just confused, and they.
Oh yeah, they were on so many other things at the same time. It was a great combination.
They left, but it was for another reason.
Very
Oh,
useful
yeah.
information, but I feel like
Yeah.
I'm going to have to test out this experiment on a more normalized group, if you know what I mean.
We're not feeding sober
Yeah,
people the
joke-
wild
yeah,
magic
I'll-
cookies.
Oh no, I'm not
I'll-
going
I'll
to
say
do
it.
that.
Yeah, no, I say to him like completely joking, like, well, Ronderia's got plenty of people. Just completely joking.
Yes, they do, and he winks
But-
at you. And yeah, hold on, and he just waddles off once again as Uriah's trying to measure his midsection. And he comes out with like a little potion. He's like, "Here you are," and he hands you the potion before.
Yeah, I give him a nod, put it away, and then I awaken mind him and be like, just as a heads up, if this isn't what you say it is, I will not be coming back and helping you out with anything again.
Oh, if it wasn't what I say it was, hopefully you'd be coming back to kill me.
I wouldn't want to kill you. You're too much fun to have around.
Oh, you. Well, if
All
there
right.
was
Yeah.
anything else, you said you have a person to find.
Yep, we're gonna be heading out now.
I hope
Yeah.
you find him in one talking piece.
That's
Me
very
too.
kind.
Oh,
I
that's
think.
debatable.
What the fuck does that mean?
Ah, nothing.
We're keeping hopes
no.
up, okay?
It just seems like more trouble than it's worth, but maybe that's just me.
That's what heroes do.
Do none of y'all have empathy?
No.
What's
Nah.
that?
You obviously haven't been racially profiled, I can tell.
I'm a half orc.
That's fine.
You're
I
not
don't
on the
think that's
same
too
level,
bad.
I'd say.
You're still human.
Hey, Harold.
Just
you got any more
because
cookies
some
for the
people
road?
are racist doesn't
Not
mean
yet.
you gotta stop caring about people.
No, sure, but you just see a darker side of people sometimes.
In response
That-
to
And that
your...
means even more reason to do lighten the world by helping out others.
Go on.
Yeah, Michael, you ask him this question. It's like, sorry, I ran out. I gave them to some religious people that came knocking at my door. God,
give
I
a
wish
small
I could
laugh.
see that. Yeah. But
Damn.
I'm sure I'll have maybe some more next time, or something new. Who knows? You could be like your friend
Ooh.
here. He tests out things all the time, and he just pats a hand onto...
Have you got any special potions for testing?
Not yet, but I am working on some things.
Okay.
Please stop
I'm sure
taking
you are.
potions, cookies.
I wouldn't dream of drinking random potions. I
Okay.
give Harold a wink.
I only drink one random potion, and that's ale. Now, we should probably
That's a
get
good
going.
one.
Oh, and the one I fed you when you were passed out. Don't forget about that, Gorg. Those lovely heals you had.
Oh, it was beautiful.
yeah.
The fucking
Beautiful.
battle heels.
Don't ever put stuff in my mouth when I'm sleeping. Okay.
That potion will be
Let's
very
move on.
useful. Yes.
I'll think about it. Give him a wink.
It's gonna be hard to resist when you're passed out drunk.
He
That's
waits.
precisely.
He waits for
I
Uriah
don't
to
pass out
finish
when
her
I'm drunk, though.
measurements. Yeah, he waits for Uriah to finish the measurements before you get in the cart and you start to move on. He gives you a wave before closing the door.
Alright, so we are going to go head out to that farm ranch and see what the fuck is going on.
I'm gonna do
Where-
one of those, like, you know, when you slide across the bonnet. I'm gonna do that, but on quiet.
Yeah.
You-
Well, after
you-
we're done with the bandit encampment, that's got to be done by tonight.
No, we are going now.
What time is
She's
it?
not
Can we
even
get time
paying
check?
us.
She is a woman who is missing her husband. We might even uncover a whole conspiracy of these missing people. Do you know how much appreciation
deal
we
with the
get? We'd probably be
bandits first.
rewarded for that.
See how many posters were on that missing persons thingy majiggy? I didn't see it, but she said there was a lot. Maybe it could shortcut us.
She
into
could have
the
just
bounty
also be
hunters
part
guild.
of the bandit camp and trying to get us killed.
Well, then we'll kill them, won't we? And then we'll
Yes.
be heroes still.
Yeah, that went well last time.
Yeah, we're still alive, aren't we?
Well, it would
Barely.
have helped if we had the entire party with us last time we got into combat.
Okay, that was
Yeah,
not my fault.
If only someone didn't randomly start a fight.
Hey,
Look at
I did
Gorg.
it, didn't I?
Oh, this is
Yeah.
Anyways,
Two of you nearly
We-
died.
Nearly.
Anyways, if you two heartless beings want to go get money instead of help a poor woman out, that's fine. But me and Gord, and I am assuming Ragthar.
No. I'm going for money.
Well, me and Gord are taking comment. So good luck traveling by foot.
Well, you know, if it is just us two and they really want to go on their own, that we should give the bigger party with the horse, and then we
We
can just
shouldn't
walk
split up. Can we just figure something out?
I
Well,
am
I'm
not going to be
saving- I'm
budging
saving the
about this
husband.
woman.
in.
Yeah.
Can't we just like rock, paper, scissors?
No, this is somebody's life on the line.
Yes, and bandits can kill a lot more people, especially a whole fucking camp of them.
We
If
are
there
only
is a
5
time
people. We are not
limit
immortal.
on this, then obviously he's got some other people lined up.
Liam, time check. What's the time?
what in universe?
Yeah.
Yes.
At the moment, it's about 2:00.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
I
not
reckon
being
we
too
still have
bad.
time to get everything done if we stay as a
No, we
party.
don't.
No,
We
we only
don't.
have time for one. It's like
It's
6 hours either direction.
Hey, if
It's
we
going to be
don't
5
sleep,
hours from here to get to each.
Oh,
if we
shit.
don't sleep, we can do it all.
No, we can't.
No, we can't.
Maybe
have
Harold
12
has some
hours.
cocaine. Huh?
Unless
Ah.
we
We
can
can't give
teleport,
Comet
we can't do it.
cocaine.
No, I mean, we
Thing-
could stay
Still have
awake.
some cookies. That might help.
Yeah,
That's
that
probably
went well
fine.
last
That
time.
would just make me sleepy.
Here's what I'm going to
Can
say
I-
to you as just general rules. It's going to take 6 hours to get from one contract to the other, and it's going to take you about 5 hours to get to either contract. That's about 11 hours worth of traveling time. If you were super fast, you could arrive to the moonshine thing like 2 hours late and hope that he's still there, or find a way to follow him if you wanted to.
Or we can just do it first and not deal with
Or you
the
can just do
person
it first.
who could
No!
be
You
dead.
you guys can do it first, but I'm gonna go check
How
out
do we
this.
even know that they're not going to be there by tomorrow? How do we know that's a time limit? Other than you
Just,
convinced he's dead.
Well, he could be,
Because
and it could
this
be
man-
completely pointless.
You never
This
know.
man
He
has
could
gone
be at this
missing
camp.
in the woods suddenly after just vanishing. This is signs of a kidnapping. There was blood.
You never know. He
And-
could be at the bandit camp.
No, because it's the opposite direction.
They might have
And-
walked far.
The ranch is in the same area where all disappearances have been going.
I mean, it doesn't seem a lot like a conspiracy. The last thing we heard, someone disappeared. He was just locked in the basement.
that
It's
was
probably just
from,
bandits.
that was from 10 years ago. This is something that's been going on recently. And
What
as
if
we know,
Kid
that man
grew up to be a serial killer. That's something a serial killer would go through as a child. I read a lot of true crime. I did it a lot when I was back in my village, and I know about this stuff. I was really bored, and I read
And
a
you
lot
really
of it.
want to go into a serial killer's open arms?
Yes, because I'm a hero, and that's what heroes do.
Where did you get this hero complex?
Yeah.
I'm not sure I'm part of it.
I'm gonna look at your rally and be like, I kind of feel like a shopping adventure now, actually.
Oh boy.
Right?
we are
So-
going to go get that man, that woman's husband. She has been waiting for several days to get somebody to listen to her. The magic
And,
deal wouldn't.
The longer we wait, the longer that's been waited, and it's been a day and a half, the less chance he's alive.
The longer
We
we
can at
argue
least
this,
bring
the
his
longer
fucking
less
body
time
so
we're
she
gonna
can
have to
bury
figure either of them out.
How could we find a random body of someone we just about know what they look like? Could be
We know
cannibals.
he
for all
has
we
a
know. That
wedding
might not
ring.
even be a body.
Shut up.
Yeah, but the
Billy
bandits
is
might not
just
even.
going to grab Nicholas by his fucking horn and get
boy.
really close.
Kinky.
I give a fuck.
Listen.
Not that horn.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, did you roll about it?
I've been listening this entire time, Biddy. I give a smile.
I don't give a shit.
Can you
have
just
no
let him go?
goddamn
We'll go to your
morals.
stupid ranch.
Well, you know what? How long will it take to walk back to Ronderia from here?
About an hour.
We shouldn't split up. It's ridiculous. Let's just do it. Let's make her happy.
I don't know. I feel like a drink.
I'll
God.
pay for you for a new cloak, whatever you want.
Nah, that
We've
doesn't
gone
bother
on
me.
several missions to earn money already. It wouldn't fucking kill you to do something out of kindness.
You know
for
how much
once.
ale I could buy with the money I have? I'm loaded. I'm all good for like the next
I am
week and a
poor
half.
right now. I only have 65 pieces of
Your
gold.
Riley, your version of poor is eating filet mignon without the gourmet sauce.
That's a good point.
It was horrible.
How dangerous is like from Harold to Ronderia? Is it like fine to if I walked it? Would it be fine? No, would it not?
If you were to get attacked, it would probably be a bunch of low-level bandits. Very low, very dumb. So relatively safe. But yeah, this is the sort of safe part. Anything further than
Yeah, I thought
Harold is
so.
sort of the semi-dangerous part.
We're
It
going
just
to
seems
the
like
ranch.
a stupid idea to split up. I know you don't like it. I don't either, but that's just how it is sometimes.
Yep, that's how it is. So that's what's happening. Did any of us get into this for the money?
Yes,
All right,
Yes.
never mind. I shouldn't have asked that question. I don't know why I asked that question.
that's the main reason.
Did any of us get into this because we wanted to make the world a better place? I sure
I did.
Not at all.
I mean, I'm not motivated by either of these things. Which category do I fall into?
You kind of just wanted something to do
Yeah, exactly.
This is
Well, no,
something
my
to do.
yeah.
This is absolutely something to do. Arguably more exciting than just a job that someone gave us.
And get this,
I mean,
Riley,
what
you could probably
what are
sell
we
us
getting from it?
dresses.
We're getting the satisfaction of a job well done.
Well,
And the
that's
true
all I
treasure
could
was the
ask for.
friendship we made
Helping
along the
a poor
way.
young lady who's just lost her husband. And possibly uncovering a kidnapping ring. I don't know, that sounds pretty cool.
Oh,
Oh,
he's just locked in
kidnapping's
the
a cool
basement.
thing now, is it?
It's a cool thing to stop.
You're the one who called him a serial killer.
He might be a serial killer. We're going to find out if he's going to be a kidnapper or a serial killer, but we're not going to find out if we don't go check. And we're going to check now because
Well-
we're burning daylight.
Billy's just gonna go to Comet and just
Wait,
get in
I'm
the
coming.
wagon.
I'm going to just jump on the car.
I'm a knock on Harold's door.
Oh boy.
You bastards! I told you I just. Oh, hello.
Yeah, I'm sorry. How? I know you're a very well crafted man of science. Do you know any teleporting spells or anything?
That's a good shout.
I mostly work with conjuring or building or foods or shoes. Why do you need to teleport for?
Well, I'm not in earshot. of-
Because he's
I'm
a
guessing I'm a-
heartless bastard.
You're at the carriage. You can't hear this. I'm just talking to him. I'm pretty sure because you fucked off at the carriage.
I don't know where I am.
Biddy
Well,
walked one way to the carriage. I walked the other way to the Harold. So unless anyone
Oh,
followed me,
the
I
house.
So, yeah, what do you
assume they were.
say?
Well, we have a slight dilemma of the party. Two of our members want to help the person we mentioned who went missing, who could be dead, kidnapped, eaten for all we know, and we have a contract that needs to be done by midnight, and we can't really do both.
Well, do you
At-
want
at
another
once.
person's opinion?
Go ahead.
Yes, I could do with another. I mean, it's 3 against 2, so we should be winning, but
Well, yeah,
the
but you
fucking
underestimate.
half of never.
You underestimate the opinion of women who are also bards. They will win every time.
I know,
Um,
and she's stubborn.
Well, what's this contract? Tell me about this contract.
The contract is taking out a bandit encampment that has been harassing the nearby area, so it could also save a lot of people.
So let me get this right. You want to either go to the bandit camp or you want to go to the missing persons case, right?
My plan would be to take out our limited time thing of the bandit encampment, and on our way back investigate the missing person.
Yeah, that's dumb. What you need to do, what you need to realize is that bandit encampments are going to be filled with the same things. You're going to find swords, you're going to find bodies, and you're going to find, maybe, if you're lucky, a dagger. It's boring. They are all the same. Have you ever been
Yeah,
to a
but why-
house in the middle of nowhere?
But we're
The-
getting paid.
Those middle-income families that buy big houses far away from homes, far away from towns for cheap, they are filled with the weirdest shit. Ritual casting people, demonic worshippers. There are so many literal skeletons in closets that you read about on a daily basis. It is the weirdest places that you can go, and you have a reason to go there.
Well, Gorgus
Do you
convinced
really
us a
think-
serial killer. I'm not exactly sure I want to go there.
Like in all, like I say this with 100% like genuine. Like, was there really be this house thing? Do you really reckon there'd be some sort of worshipping encampment or sort of conjuring things?
Whenever you read about cults, about people drinking drinks that will
As you
kill
do.
them immediately, do these take places in houses? Or do these take places in bandit encampments? Name one interesting story that you've ever heard from a bandit encampment that didn't end with and they died.
Have I ever heard of an interesting story about a bandit encampment?
Roll a history check.
Can I? It's just curious. 11.
Once you think you may have heard a story where one of them ran away, otherwise no.
No, you have a point. It's just,
Dude,
Can we just make Biddy happy? We've been making us happy for
No,
a while.
Who cares about happiness? You go to a bandit camp, you're gonna find the gold that they stole. You go to a house, they have antiques. They have really old, weird clothing.
I have antiques at home.
You tear down a
No.
house, the cost of the wood alone would make you back the money that you would find at any bandit camp.
Yeah, but if this is some actual, if someone's living here and not fucking disgusting things that kidnap people, we won't get much out of it, really.
Yeah, but you don't know. And you will always know with a bandit encampment.
Can I just grab their hands and like drag them away towards Biddy?
I would
Let's
shake you
go.
off, and I will put a hand on Harold's shoulder and be like, you know what, we really need to keep in touch. You're very interesting.
I know.
I give him a nod and I walk off.
Yeah, he nods his head at you in a sort of weird way before he's like, "Okay, bye," and you hear the door slam.
He really is a character.
He's one of the best persons I've like. He's such a good character.
Oh yes, definitely. Very interesting.
One of my
man.
favorite people. Well, fuck's sake. I just sit in the car. Go sit in the car.
So have y'all decided to grow some fucking hearts?
No.
No, I've decided to do the more interesting option. I give her a
I
smile.
just want to move on. This is boring. Let's just do something.
Let's just say Harold showed me a new light on the situation. So let's find a properly dead man.
To the comic mobile. Diddle-a-diddle-a-did.
You watch as Gorg says that in character, and then just stands in the spot in a pose for like 30 seconds.
I just
Right,
walk
okay.
past him.
It was a thing
Is
I read.
he having a seizure?
It was a thing I read in a comic once. It doesn't matter. Let's just go.
Yeah.
Can I?
Yeah.
You know that classic like the noise that like fucking Gorg made. Can I make that with minor illusion, just like the comic book? Just
Yeah,
just
you hear a better, louder, more scarier version of that as it just catches everyone off guard as it plays above everyone.
What the fuck?
I just smile and sit in the car.
While we're writing.
But yes, who's in the front and who's in the back?
I'll be in the front.
Okay.
Biddy will also be in the front to make sure we don't divert.
I'll just sit in the cart next to Mikalash and be emo next to him because neither of us want to be here.
And you've got Gorg in the
I'm-
back with you, and he's
Yeah, I've
sort
gotta
of
be in the
bringing up the
I
mood.
mean, the thing is, I was planning to just bitch in my awakened mind thing with just Riley.
I'm into that. Yeah, I like that idea.
I'd literally just like as soon as we sat down and we sat up, I'm just like, oh, she's so fucking stubborn. Like Jesus.
Do you think she's on a period?
You know what? Maybe it could be. I don't know how.
I mean, there wasn't
half-orcs
any
work.
blood in the
With her.
water, but
Yeah, but I
Then
don't
Gorg just
know.
while there's like silence in real life, he's just like awkward silence.
Yeah, well,
it's
we
not
just-
awkward
we
for us.
forget
We're having a
Gorg.
great time.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
and think it's just like no idea, but think like the pillow fort as well. Like that's gonna be so far away, and that sounds like an interesting thing.
I mean, I'd hope
Especially
we could build a
since-
filler fort tonight.
Yeah, well, if we get this crap done, and we might be able to.
All right, so
I'm
who's
just gonna
riding?
be checking my
the-
weapons and stuff.
Yeah,
just
you'll
like
be
ready for
counting
anything.
your
So
inventory.
I'm driving.
You're driving.
Yeah.
Make a animal handling check with
no.
disadvantage.
Can I
Oh,
help
no.
him out with this?
Okay, regular animal handling check.
Oh god.
All right.
Eventually, you get her moving, and it isn't long before you're starting to get the hang of it. You've had trouble with it before, but now, even like with a little bit of Biddy's help, you're starting to actually master the reins, and soon enough, you're getting up a decent gallop as you slowly head to your goal. I assume you're all heading to the potential house.
Yes.
Shouldn't we have headed to the kidnap site first?
That's the same place.
Oh.
It's the same area.
Oh, okay, cool. Cool.
Let's go.
Alright.
Liam, did you fucking die?
No, sorry, someone messaged me. So you guys are
Going
you
to
guys are
same place.
heading to the missing people's place.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
After
mm.
Biddy bullied everybody into doing it.
This is the
You
last
did-
We're just
time.
like,
I was going to walk back to town, but Harold convinced me. Biddy had nothing to do with it. Harold convinced me to go to this place. That's it.
Hold on, sorry, one sec.
Otherwise, I was just gonna fuck off back to town. Be like, yeah, deal
Just
with
get
it.
drunk.
This is the last time I'm going to remind you guys of this, but you have a D6 inspiration.
I did not
That's
forget
right.
well,
about that.
we've had no reason to use it so far,
No, I know.
I
I'm
don't know
just,
what that means.
except for Biddy and
Okay.
her
Uh,
bathhouse blunder.
George, inspiration means you can add a bonus to any roll you make. If
Oh, okay.
after
Does
the
that
roll.
include damage rolls?
No.
Yes.
Ah, boo.
No?
It includes to hit rolls, but you cannot add a d6 onto a d4 of damage.
Oh.
Though
I
there
wanted
are
to do
feats that you can do like later in like as you level up that allow extra damage.
I wanted to do a D10 plus 5 plus a D6. That sounds fun.
But
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Yes, but as you slowly start to move forward, the sun gets lower and lower in the day, and by the time you make it there, the sun is still just about in the sky, but it's relatively late. Where do you guys look first? You're alongside the forest where the person has apparently gone missing. Are you going to go into the forest? Are you going to look around the forest? What are your plans?
I want to roll perception to see if there's anything first of all that catches my eye.
All right.
Yeah, I'll do the same.
Okay. Oh.
Yes.
Wait, do I need to bother? What'd you get? Oh, fuck it, I'm not gonna bother.
You can roll if you want. You will get different players can sometimes find different results.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
like even
that's
if you
true.
both roll a natural 20, you could be looking
Alright.
at
well.
different things.
I
Yeah,
see
it's not
Biddy
super
saw
I don't
something.
give a fuck.
Yeah.
I'm not looking. I'm just sat here. I'm just chilling.
Yeah.
We don't care.
Yeah. With Regtharn like inspecting his spear, well not his spear, but his like distendable rod, and with
Excuse me.
he has a rod that can expand to 6
We all
foot.
know it's not.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He likes to
now we know he's
compensate.
compensating.
Yeah.
Now we know he's
Yeah.
compensating with the stuff.
But yeah, but with Biddy and Gorg being the only people that really don't have anyone to speak to, and they're just sort of relaxing, they both look to the tree line, scouting for things that could be useful. Gorg, you notice a lot of these trees, and some of these you've even seen at home. Like you've always studied trees a little bit, being a natural-born like woodchopper dwarf, but a lot of these are alien, a lot
That's
of
his
these
race.
are the same.
That's his race.
It's not his
Woodchopper dwarf.
race. That is a descriptive. But you feel a little bit more homely being able to just pick out trees and label them and be like, yeah, I know what that is, in this world where you barely know what most things are. Especially with the
finally some
focus on magic.
familiarity.
Yes. Biddy, you're not really looking at the trees because it's not super important to you. The Harshlands where you come from, it's mostly mud, and trees are often chopped down for wood or they're ignored. If they don't have a purpose, then they're not paid attention to. So as you look past the trees, you eventually notice what appears to be a very, very small sort of dirt path leading into what appears to be deeper into the forest. And you figure that this matches up with the map that you looked at earlier, and you figure that this would be the house that Harold was describing.
Alright, I found the path to the house.
Well,
Let's
let's do
go,
some
I guess.
investigating then. I'm
Gonna
sure.
leave comment here. It's a small path, and we don't want people to know we're coming. Comment ain't the quietest girl.
Yeah, good idea.
Alright. As you all unbuckle yourselves from the cart and you tie her up to the nearest road sign, you eventually start to walk into this this sort of dirt path. And in front of you is what appears to be a very nice, like, 2-floored cottage.
Didn't you say it was a ranch house?
It used to be a ranch house.
Okay.
But yes, you'll see this relatively nice house. There appears to be a few pigs on the left, a few plants on the right, and you make out a horse in the background. But it appears to just be a regular sort of little out of the way house.
I
Is that
smell
in the
a fight
bushes?
scene.
Does it
Can we-
look like it's been lived in?
It looks relatively lived in, yes.
Can
the
we
living
have a break?
town.
Because I need to pee.
Yes, we can have a
Okay.
break now. This is the perfect
Sweet.
time to have a break. I'm also
That's
going to
what I was
stop the
thinking.
stream. 1 second. All right.